profit, and flexibility. These are three main elements they look for when they want to build an income for later. Okay? Then we've investigated why do these people put a fifth of their money, of their wealth, into gold. It is a high form of security. It can give you potential profits. It's really stable. It's trustworthy, and so on and so on. Actually, bottom line, it's the valuta reserve of banks, governments, rich people. What if shit hits the fan? Then this is something we really need to have in the other pocket.
It's the gold standard, you know.
The gold, perfect, the gold standard. So we've went really far from the gold standard. People, our governments, they keep printing the money, printing the money. The more money you print, the lesser the value gets. Okay? So this is inflation. Then we thought, well, when the people are looking for security, profit, and flexibility, then you could have like a financial plan. You have a simple formula. You have a small amount, a certain amount of time, and an outcome, a result. Okay? Let's say 100 euro, you would do it like for 40 years, starting from your 25th until you're 65. 40 years times 12 months a year times 100 euros a month, it's 48,000 euros. Most of the insurance companies would say, well, this is great, we can make this, let's say, 56,000 euros with not too much risks, okay? So 56,000 euros. So then, today you would have a feeling for this 65,000 euros, but after 40 years, we all know the outcome, right? The 56,000 euros would have a buying power of maybe 32,000 euros because the inflation figure in the past 10 years has been 2.7%, decreasing your money in the past 10 years. So this is the logical outcome between now and 40 years, and not even with 2.7%, but from 1.4%, which is actually kind of normal what the governments say. So this is your buying power is being lost. So how about the security? This isn't really cool, right? When the banks fall or the insurance companies fall, you're not even having a guarantee. So this is also a question mark. When you look at profit, let's be honest, okay, 0.1% profit. On your 100 euro, it is 10 cent profit per year. Woohoo! This is great. Then you have 1.4% inflation. Then your buying power after 1 year, it's not even 98.5 euro anymore. Next year, and the year, until your buying power at some point will be 0 euros. So who are we really fooling? You know, we're fooling ourselves. So we've built a few solutions. You've all seen the movie where the guy, I think Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. So this is what I do all day. Wax on, wax off. Alright. So we just took these elements and we said, okay, you want to have an income for later for your pension, for the study of your kids, and maybe some luxury for later. You would want to buy that sports car you've always dreamed of or something else. Then it also starts with a saving amount per month. Then, according to security, we give our clients immediately 24 carats gold. 24 carats certified LBMA, London Bullion Market Association, certified gold. Then, timeline. This means it is in a subscription model because the 95% of the population isn't so wealthy that they can buy a kilo or even more. Okay, this is why they are the 95% of the population. But they have like 50, 75, 100 euros a month, and they can do this over an amount of time, and the outcome would not be a question mark as it is in the financial sector. The outcome would be a gold supply, because whomever has gold has the real money, right? Then your amount of gold at the end of time would be converted into euros, dollars, pounds, if there's still real currencies by that time. Okay? Because only 15 years ago in Holland we had the Dutch currency, florins, Dutch money. Where is it now? Okay? Then the dollar is so unstable at this point that is also a question mark. How long will they keep having the dollar? Because in Russia and China, they are buying such big amounts of gold because they secretly have a hidden agenda, and this is that they want to attach their currency again with gold, create the new gold standard. So if this happens, who would need the dollar, the euro, or the pound, right? Then they would go to the gold standard money. All right. So I think starting from next year, China will start buying oil in their own currency because the oil selling countries now will trust the English in the English money. Okay, but then again, capital, security, we have the gold. So this means security. Then you can look up these figures everywhere. In the past 10 years, the profit of gold was 9.3% per year. Okay, in the past 10 years. In the past 15 years, 15.1% per year, increasing. You can see it there. In the past 20 years, 18.4% per year. Then my clients always say, yes, Rob, but that's in the past. Okay, then I say, okay, well, what do you have now? Oh yeah, you had 0.1%, right? Okay, and the inflation of 1.4%. Okay, well then let me be 50% negative, please, for the upcoming 10 years. Then this would be 4.6%, 7.6%, and 9.2%. Yeah, okay, then let me be 50% even more negative. 2.3%, 3.4% I guess, and 4.6%. So even then, being like 2 degrees negative, even then I beat inflation with gold. Okay? So this is the true money. The buying power of your money is being kept, it's being saved. So the profit, after being like 2 times even negative, the client would say, okay, the profit you can market, it's good. Flexibility would mean when something would just happen and you really need your money by that time, you don't have to buy off your insurance policy, it would cost you money, okay? You have the gold, right? Each time you pay the money, we give you the 24 carats of gold. When something happens, maybe you get a 5th kid or something else and you need the money, then you can convert the gold into money again. Of course, by then you would not have this part of the gold, but the outcome is what you want it to be. And by that time, starting from here, maybe you can do 200 euros a month or something else. So guys, this is our gold savings plan. It's not complex, it's just a small amount of money made reachable for the whole population to possess gold in smaller denominations of 0.1 gram, 0.5 gram, 1 gram, 5 gram, it doesn't matter. If you can pay it with your small money over a certain amount of time, you don't feel the pain, and in a certain amount of time you will build your gold supply. And this is the real money.
What would you say the forecast is for a good return on that investment of 100 euro per month? What would you say over 5 years, over 3 years, where you can see some good growth?
Yeah, first of all, when you buy gold, you should be prepared to not touch it in the upcoming 8 to 10 years, okay? Not in a shorter time.
Okay.
But we have seen from 2008, when the crisis hit us, in 2010-11, it spiked, okay? But nobody could forecast it or promise it. The only thing I can say is in the past 10 years, it has been 9.2% per year. Let's just calculate with 4.6% per year. This could be a logical and safe forecast because it's normal. Because in 2000, oh, this is so great. When you had 100,000 Dutch money in 2001, okay, guilders, then this is 2001. In 2002, it would become 45,000 euro. This is the normal calculation. This is one-on-one, okay? Then we leave the money on the bank for only 15 years. This is how fucked up the system is, okay? Then the buying power of your money would be 33,000 euro. This isn't cool. Nobody thinks of it, but this happens with our money every day. Then, if you would be one of the rich and famous, and you would get it in the information like generations and generations, your grandfather's grandfather bought gold, possessed gold, and you should do it, and you should do it, and you should do it, then they would know that a part of your money, you save it into gold. You would have 153 troy ounce of gold. A troy ounce is 31.1 gram of gold. Same time, 15 years and the outcome is 170,000 euros. Then I always say to my clients, which outcome would you prefer? The financial sector or the real money? They say, well, Rob, let's be logical, it would be this, okay? And I say, okay, how much do you want to save? 100, 200, 400? Let's start. All right, so this is my gold savings plan. So is this an answer for the question you asked? All right, great. So this is bizarre, right? All right. So this is just one of the products we do. And I have like four different products. Children's savings plan. This is for the adults to do the savings for their pension or something else. We have like also an investment plan starting from 10,000 euro. You can buy right away on the spot, the gold spot price. We have another product, and this one is really cool. Let's say you have 10,000 euro. You want to convert it into gold, but you don't want to have it in your house. Then you can save it in a third-party vault company, Loomis International. They're also located in London, really big. It's the Fort Knox for the common people to save their precious metals. So it's Loomis, and then this is 110% secure storage. Then you would get like 7.2% extra gold from us per year, and you can also attach it on a MasterCard debit card, and you can withdraw like 2,500 euros per day. But it's a debit card, right? So you need to have your own currency, not the fiat money, your own currency. And for flexibility, you have the MasterCard, and when needed, you can address your vault with the MasterCard and you can withdraw like 2,500 euros per day. This is really great. So who gives you 7.2% these days, right? And it's not 7.2% of worthless money, it's gold. 24 carats of gold, right? So you can see we are not just a gold supplier, we are a gold supplier with financial backgrounds, financial minds, and we have built these kinds of products because the whole system, it's not healthy anymore. Rich and famous, they do it in a smart way. They put 20% of their money into gold and they just put it away on the layaway. They don't think about it. When shit hits the fan, then they get extra profit, but when they really need their money, then they can always convert it into currency, which you have every day. All right, so great.
Let me tell you, because I know we're a little bit pushed for time, so let me tell you why I believe here is, firstly, I love your passion. It's fantastic. It's always great to see an entrepreneur with passion. Now, my opinion, I believe gold spiked in the past few years, maybe due to the financial crisis.
Yes.
It could be. And I can tell because of your passion, you're a very open-minded person. So, you know, obviously you've got so many different forms. And what's your opinion on cryptocurrencies, firstly? Let me ask you
Oh, I
this.
love cryptocurrency.
Not going into too much detail, but just
no.
what's your
I
opinion?
really love cryptocurrency because I always, I have like students of the high school Rotterdam coming here, and I give like not trainings or something, lectures, I guess it's called, lectures. And then we discuss about money, fiat currency, always printing money and what it does with the buying power. So we also talk about digital gold and physical gold. So physical gold is our part, 24 carats. Digital gold can be cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency, I think it's going to be the future way of paying for your for everything, but not yet, because a transaction is taking too much time at the moment, and it's really highly volatile at this moment. So you can't really draw.
So this is where I wanted to come to. Obviously,
Right.
I don't know if you know much about it. Obviously, Bitcoin. I don't know if you saw hit something like 16,000 back in December.
Yes.
And it's just dropped recently. It went
Yeah.
crazy. So for me, I am always very hesitant when it comes to things when it involves buying it at a certain rate, because as you see, the market is so volatile. As you see, gold, what was it, 2008, it started to spike up because everyone panicked, currencies went down. This is where I started thinking and where I saw an opportunity. I believe we can have a great partnership in something, and I'd love to talk more about it, but I know we're really pushed for time. You see, I found a business that regardless of the current financial circumstances, regardless of current crisis or anything like that,
Yeah.
I found an industry and I found an opportunity that doesn't depend on that. I found something called essential services.
Okay.
Now, picture this, without going into too much detail into what I do just yet, because I want to have a proper sit-down chat over a bigger cup of coffee one day, you know. Everything you use on a daily basis, you know, your phone, your lights, your internet, it's essential to life these days, right? Regardless of any circumstances anyone is going through, they're always going to be used.
Yeah.
So I found an amazing doorway into that opportunity that really puts us in the leading edge. Now, the business that I'm in, you know, I buy a franchise into a company. The company is at the forefront of that. So I want to have a really great chat about this and that, and maybe we can come up with a really, really amazing partnership and arrangement. Are you free on Sunday by any chance?
This Sunday, no, but
In the evening?
tomorrow I'm free.
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Yes.
If we can meet tomorrow evening, I can show you what it is we do. What time does this place shut?
Sorry.
What time does this place
This is 24 hours.
Oh, it's 24 hours.
Can we meet here tomorrow at
Yeah,
say
of course.
like
I am here tomorrow.
7, 8?
Well, we've got the FLN rally tomorrow,
Oh yeah, we do.
so
I have a business meeting tomorrow, 10 o'clock, 12
Maybe
o'clock.
Sunday. If we
can our friend come to the international convention?
Yeah. See, that was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Is we're actually about to go to an international convention. There's 10,000 plus people there.
Mhm.
And it really breaks my business down into a nutshell. And I'd really love for you to come. It would be great. And it's basically today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But if you can only make one of the days, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not really sure if I would attend a business in a convention in a right away, so I'm more of a one-on-one in a meeting.
Yeah.
In a one-on-one, we could just discuss, because I could have said, you guys are invited with 10,000 other people to listen to this. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be personal, and I really don't
I
like
agree.
that
I
kind of-
actually really admire that
Yeah.
opinion. So let's see, because I'm heading back to London early Monday morning.
All right.
Okay, so I really love for us to sit down. I really like this building, by the way, so I'd love to meet
Great.
here. If we can sit down, you know, have a good chat about what it is that I'm proposing here.
All right.
And I think, because here's the plan for me, is, you know, I don't think small scale, I think business has to go big scale.
Mhm.
So we're now trying to expand into this country here,
Yeah.
and we're looking for a leader in this country.
All right.
And with your experience and with your knowledge and with your passion and your drive, I think you can be one of our biggest leaders we have in our organization, not just in this country, but in our entire organization. So it'll be great to meet with you again, Rob. Honestly, it's
All
been
right.
a
Well,
fantastic pleasure.
let's see. Maybe I can reschedule for Sunday. So
If
let's
we can.
just be open for Sunday. What time would fit you guys?
Well, Faz has your number, so he'll give you a call.
All right.
Because we need to double check with a couple of other things as well,
Yeah.
and we will get in touch. But either way, I'll drop you a message or an email.
Thanks, well, that's cool.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
And one more.
Thank you.
It's really